How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud, and welcome back to another episode of the Serbia campaign in Wiki 2. So we're going to go ahead and get right back into it. We're at war with Greece for some lands that everyone knows should be ours. We're going to go down to speed 3 so I can actually pay attention to what's going on always. And I think we're going to try to... We're going to figure out if we can't beat them to any of these provinces. We're racing them back to our territory, it seems, because I do believe that's where they're going. Okay, so this is a problem. They're gonna go there. So, like, the problem here is that they are gonna be trying to go... They're going through the mountains, and I don't want to attack them when they're in the mountains. But I'll tell you what, I will attack them in flatlands. So, let's go over here. We're gonna come in here. Also, I realized what I should definitely be doing is... promoting soldiers. Soldiers are, you know, are good to have probably when you're at war. We're going to be losing some, so let's do it. They have only infantry, which is good for me. We actually have infantry, but also some cavalry and a little bit of artillery. One brigade of artillery. So let's go ahead and look at this battle. We have the same same value or same, you know, number of people on the front row. However, we also have this artillery, which does a bunch of damage. Unfortunately, we are losing a penalty due to digging and crossing, but our general has a lot of attack compared to their general, which only has a little bit of defense. So this is going to be a victory pretty clearly, which is good. I like to see that. It's always good to get a war going off on the right foot, and that was actually a huge amount of war score probably. Oh my god. But now people have intervened apparently. Apparently right when I did that. That's a little bit ridiculous. Jeez. France and the UK just like intervened out of nowhere. Yeah, that's cool. That's totally cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. So, like, this is one thing that... Oh, my God. And Russia. So, this is one thing that, like, pisses me off. Is that lots of times you'll be in a war, and it's like, no one joins for, like, a few months, and all of a sudden, 3 great powers join. You know, no big deal or anything like that. Which, this is very unfortunate. So, we're probably going to lose this war now, if you didn't catch that. But, I mean, we're going to try to win. Let's go ahead and, you know... We'll siege down their capital, but there's not a whole lot you can do against France, Great Britain, and Russia as Serbia. But, yeah, our one hope is that they just don't bring troops over here. But I would say that's fairly unlikely. You know, they might not be able to get access to reach us, which is one thing. But still, in general, I think we're pretty much screwed at this point. Yeah, no, Russia's here. Okay, so that siege is gonna be lost. Yeah, it's something that's kind of that's one of the things I say in Wiki 2 that kind of annoys me. Yeah, there's France as well. No problem. That's totally fair. Just, you know, I'm just gonna declare my own war, and then no problem. Everyone will intervene. No one in the world can let Serbia get any occupations. Of course, it makes total sense. So let's Socialist and Lucca. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can't yeah, so they're gonna want status quo, which we're just gonna take, because unfortunately there's no way of getting out of that. That was, it's terrible and that's stupid, but alright, cool. So we wasted all that infamy for naught. But it could be worse. It's not like the worst thing in the world. The part that actually annoys me the most is the fact that we had like those relations penalties for no real reason. So that was kind of one of the outcomes that I, kind of expected. I was like, it's probably gonna happen. I would say, I was like, going into that, I knew there was like a 60% chance of that happening. So I don't feel too bad. It's no big deal. That's what you gotta kind of get used to in Wiki 2. Is the AI screwing you over? But I'm still looking for these alliances. I still would like to I'd really like to have at least one friend, you know, someone that could help me win back my cores, but, you know, if not, no big deal, I guess. Too many alliances. Well, then why do you have so many alliances, you dicks? And apparently I'm in the sphere of the Ottomans now. Which is not terrible. The reason why is because we might be able to get an alliance with them now. And if we can get an alliance with the Ottomans, that'd be pretty decent. Let's go ahead and lower our tariffs down to like 5%. We're losing money, which is annoying. Let's lower our army maintenance a little more, maybe. So we can stockpile money. I don't know why they're just so reluctant to ally us. I mean, it's partially my fault, because I was started off allied to them, I believe. They're actually gonna get passed by Sweden again. They're back and forth right now. Oh, okay, so they will accept. I will accept an alliance with them. I think that's like a pretty good idea. One thing that's good is we automatically have a CB on Austria to reclaim our cores. So like we can just keep checking whenever. It's not like we have to justify war and try to guess when the Ottomans are willing to, you know, when they'll be willing to join. So that's a little bit. That's kind of lucky. That's good. But you know, we'll go ahead and see here in a bit if we can go to war with Austria. Austria, how many brigades do you have? 68. Ottomans, how many brigades do you have? 15? Why do you only have 15? This is not possible. This is not good. Why is... No. You are allied with the North German Federation, though. Huh. And you, as far as I know, you would be able to to help out, to call them in. Alright. Impossible, so we can't do that right now, obviously. Which sucks. You know, I wish it wasn't so. So that's unfortunate. We need to, you know, let's keep up our relations with these other people, because we might be able to get an alliance with two of them if the Ottomans, well, rather, when the Ottomans lose their great power status next, which they are ahead again now, but eventually they're going to lose it again, and then we want to try to get an alliance with, like, Russia or someone else, you know? So, we do have room for another, division now. I think we'll go ahead and do that. I think we'll probably do a Punjabi Baluchistan. Okay, let's get another artillery. Baluchistan, sorry. So, wait, what is that? It's interesting. I didn't know that. Punjabi Baluchistan. So, Punjabi Baluchistan. I gotcha. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a tough campaign so far. Certainly. Definitely not super, definitely not the easiest of things to try and, you know, work your way out of this situation. Okay. Russia. I'm curious if Russia would ally us now. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they would, but We are getting more and more soldiers, so that's good. That's pretty decent, at least. And another thing I think we should do is let's encourage clergymen for a while. I think that'll be good. We're making good money overall, which is pretty good. Let's lower the taxes on the rich again so they can, you know, invest more. So that'll be good. Okay. Okay, how many points do we have? 7. I'm curious if we didn't have any allies, if we weren't allied with the Ottomans, would they accept now? Probably not, I'm guessing. But do you think it's worth it to dissolve the alliance? I don't want to, because that seems kind of risky. Seems kind of risque, but yeah, I don't, and also I don't know why the Ottomans have so few brigades. That's like really, well, okay, so now they built one. Maybe they're just like, they were at war with the not the Ottomans, the Egyptians. So like, is it because they were, you know, beat up a whole bunch, or is it some other reason I'm not sure, you know, I'm not aware of? Basically, I'm wondering why are they so weak? Normally they're not this weak. It's really strange to me. Okay. What is the Russians? They have 115. Russia, I'd really like to ally you. Okay, so let's maybe like save. This might be save scumming, but I mean, they're like, come on now. There's some basis in this. You should be able to say, like, you know, if you had a diplomat, you'd be like, okay, well, if we weren't allied with these guys, would you ally us? You know, there should be something like that. So let's see. I'm curious to see, would they ally us now? Let's go ahead and see, because I really need to get some you know, some stuff going on, whatever it may be. I need to figure out a way to defeat the Ottomans or defeat other people. I just wish someone else would ally us. So it doesn't seem that they it doesn't seem like they will do that. So let's just re-ally the Ottomans. No harm done. But that's unfortunate. I was really hoping I might be able to declare on them while they were weak, you know, get the Austrians or the Russians to back me in a war effort against the Ottomans. It could have been nice. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case. The only way that might work is if, like, I don't know, if we declared war and then just blitzed down to, you know, Istanbul and just kind of sat there on the strait crossing. But there are other strait crossings, like here. I believe there's one. I hate how they're not like illustrated or shown on in this game though. But you know, what can you do? Great powers. So we have the German Federation. I would like to also try to ally if at all possible. But, well, I should have checked that too. But, you know, pretty sure they're a lot less likely than the other two are. Austria is the one that I think is most likely. But even they are a little bit reluctant right now. Ottomans, why are you so weak? Only 18 brigades. I have a claim against you. I have multiple CBs. I would like to get Bosnia back, or southern Serbia, you know. I'd like to get this land back. Why can't I? Let me eat your land. I mean, I'm curious if I were to, Ooh, okay, so here's something that I find interesting. Okay, so this is sort of the thing I was hoping for earlier. There's a crisis right now over the Aegean Islands, and it is going to escalate, at least for a bit, and we're going to see if people back them. And I'd really like to see a war here, because then I could, like, kind of, you know, hop on board and maybe piggyback on the efforts of the great powers and try to eat some land back for myself. It'll be nice. They'll probably just go for a white peace, because that's normally what they do. But, you know, not necessarily. You cannot... Wait, what is this? You cannot declare war or be declared war upon if you are among a crisis. So they are protecting as they are a part of a crisis. Gotcha. Okay. And even if they do it like they just give back the land straight away, that's still good for us because it weakens the Ottomans. I believe they lower morale, like it lowers their morale. I mean, this is just good in general. It mixes things up, which is sort of what we need if we want to break this like stalemate that's been sitting here for a while. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Okay, we got the railroad up now. I think we'll also do clean coal as well. It's pretty good. Let's, you know, get some industry going here. I'm also gonna build the railroad in all these provinces. Yeah, so they did it. Okay, they actually accepted the terms to give Greece back Aegean Islands, which is like three provinces, but still, it's a blow to the Ottomans' morale, I would say, which is good. The main thing is, though, we need one of these other people to ally us so that we can have a chance. Especially, it'd be so nice if Russia would. I don't know why they won't. It's the freaking political considerations or whatever. The infamy as well probably is not helping, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's and I don't think the best option here is to go toward Greece again. You might be saying that was a decent idea and I should try again. I don't think so. I don't think it was that good of an idea. We're getting some prestige, which is good. Diplomatic value, yeah, so, and that's part of it is other sphere, huh? Other sphere minus 25. Army strength, relations, base reluctance. I don't know, man. It's annoying. Oh, look at that. The Ottomans actually fell quite a bit now, though. So they're definitely not going to be a great power much longer. So that's good. I can't wait till that's true again. It's probably because that peace deal, they lost a bit of population, but I think they also lose some prestige for that, or maybe not. I'm not sure. But either way, they should be falling out of great power status soon enough, which will be good. Yeah, 149, which means they're probably lover exposed. Huh. Okay. Empiricism. Okay. I mean, it'd be nice if we could ally other people too, but there's not a whole bunch of options right now, apparently. Also, our budget is not doing very well right now. Why are all the artisans losing their jobs or whatever? What is going on here? Huh. Why is this happening all of a sudden? That doesn't seem good. I'm not sure why this is happening. Is it because the railroads are being built? That could be it. I'm not sure. Let's lower education a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little concerned, you could say. So Sweden will probably be the next great power. But Netherlands is pretty close too. It's always like the 7th and 8th spots that just kind of like are tossing and, you know, flipping between people, and then at some point Japan and Italy will come in, you know. So yeah, so Sweden is there now, and they actually all jumped all the way up to 7th. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and do this one. So apparently that had an effect on getting that research done. Had an effect on things. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and do some more soldiers for a while. So the Ottomans are no longer a great power, again. So, I mean, that's good. It means we're no longer in a sphere again, so we can see. But again, as I keep saying, there's these things. It's just a few things that are holding us back, you know, in all of these situations. There's no way to do it, unfortunately. I hate it. It's really annoying. I wish that we could have some ally besides the Ottomans, because the Ottomans are the weakest target. You know, they're our easiest target. You got 22 brigades, 23. They're building back up, but they're not that strong. You know, there's definitely stronger great power allies we could have. Russia being a clear one. I mean, I'm sure Russia's trying to get us in their sphere too. They just can't, unfortunately. But I wish I could say, like, here, one sec. So, yeah, like, I wish I could just say, like, you know, here, I am in your sphere. I swear fealty to you. And it's not really time fitting to this time period, but, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I wish there was equivalent, like, saying, you know, why can't we be friends? Anarcho-liberals now, huh? Okay. Interesting. Well, regardless, let's just go ahead and we'll probably increase relations with them one more time here. West Macedonia. Okay, another crisis. Unfortunately, no one actually backed them in this. Well, no one backed the Ottomans, because the Ottomans are no longer a great power. If they still were, actually, it would kind of... They're lucky that they're not a great power in this situation, because otherwise they would have had to defend themselves, and they probably would have lost that, and would have had to give up Western Macedonia. Which would have been really border gory, since Thessalia would not go with that. Whatever, though. So still, Austria. Come on now. They will not, well, no, okay, that's not what I want. Military access. It says they'll not accept, huh. Darn. We're losing money again. I think it might be because of this railroad, so let's just wait a second for the railroad to finish building. I do need to end this episode in a second. Yeah, actually, you know what? We're going to go do that. So, thank you for watching this episode. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. We're going to come back next episode and continue to look for an opportunity. But, you know, that's okay. It's okay that we're, like, we haven't done much. It's only been 30 years in the game out of 100. So, we got plenty of time left to make our mark on the world. So, either way, thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. And come back in the next episode. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.